again! My internet is good now, I think. There's a little square at the bottom of OBS, and I've never seen it be green before, and it's green now. It's usually red or yellow. I feel so accomplished. So hopefully my reverse psychology in my tweet worked, and the internet will be nice to me tonight, and it will not turn red again. Please, please. I got an Ethernet cable. I'm not streaming on my my Wi-Fi anymore. Which I'm sure is something that you're never supposed to do, but I had no other choice. So anyway, I couldn't think of any games I wanted to play, so we're drawing a drawing for a cover that I'm working on currently. Green square pog. Absolutely, I'm so pog about my green square. I can't do a pog face. I don't have a pog motion, sorry. I'll put that in with my next model. Okay. I never know how to start a drawing stream. I always feel weird just getting right into it, but there's really nothing else that I can do. Okay. I need my size reference. Give me a moment. I didn't draw anything, I just saved in a bunch of reference images. Okay. Well, since I'm drawing this, speaking of covers, I'm gonna shill my Oshi for a minute. Did you see Vesper, Noir Vesper, scholar of All Stars English Guild Tempest? He did a cover of one of my favorite songs, and I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy I got to see my grandpa sing. I've just been like listening to that on repeat for however many days it's been since it came out. I don't remember. I'm bad with time. But I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy for my grandpa. Okay. Yeah. Our boy. Our man. And I'm very happy that he did Shinigami, because that's like one of my favorite songs of all time. I love Kenshi Onezu so much. I love him. I love him so deeply. It's a little embarrassing. I have been in the top 1% of his listeners on Spotify for like 4 years. What am I doing? Okay. I actually was planning on doing a cover of Kickback, and I actually read all of Chainsaw Man in preparation so that I wouldn't feel like a fake fan. But I like did recording for it for like a solid hour, and I listened back and I was like, oh, all of these stink. I'm not doing this. I need to get good. But I am doing another song that I really enjoy. So that's my consolation to myself. At least I get to do another song that I like. I always need to make the head bigger. I'm a big head person. This is hands time. Oh no, not a hand. Anything but a hand. I'm doing this like completely blind. I literally made this file like 10 minutes before stream. Probably should have paid a little more attention to the drawing, the art, what I was supposed to be doing. Probably should have sketched out something beforehand, but whatever. Hand speed run, yeah. You gotta draw them fast, otherwise you think too much. And then thinking too much makes you second guess, and then it looks weird. Although sometimes the not thinking does backfire and I accidentally draw a hand backwards, but I do have reference at the moment, so we're probably safe from that. This right here. It's an evil hand. I don't like that hand. It's upsetting me. I hate foreshortening. Okay. I have not drawn on my computer in like weeks. I'm very out of practice. What am I doing? This is probably just gonna be me doing like 20 different sketches and not liking any of them. But I had to do something. I like this eye better. Wonderful. Oh, great. I am not used to this brush. I just randomly picked it to draw my thumbnail and then just didn't remove it. So, we're trying new things tonight, I guess. Will the sketch be worse or better? Okay, I'm gonna smallen that again. I don't need that big anymore. Get up there. I don't know if this is how fingers work. Noises of confusion? I might just remove that. Get out of here. Hate. Hands hate. Whatever. Okay, so this, I need to move that out of my reference folder for a moment. This has a lot of faces. There are so many of these. So I'm gonna need to force myself to remember not to put everything on one layer, because then that'll be really annoying. So, let's... This is very scientific. I map out things I need to draw. Okay. Closed eyes. Open eyes. Spooky black eyes. Great. It looks like a face with like eyebrows, and then they just have like a really big nose. Okay. Comedy. No. Sad mouth. Open mouth. Great. Closed sad mouth. And slightly more open sad mouth. Great. Okay. Get out of here. Yeah, doodle organization. Okay. It looks a lot less threatening when they're just teeny tiny little doodles in the corner. Okay. Hair. I have hair. I have that. Every single loud vehicle in the world is driving right past my window right now. You can't hear them because I did my mic good. The few other times that loud people have driven past my house, I've been like, oh god, will it show up on stream? And then I've watched back the VOD and it hasn't been there. So, hipponable, right? God. Okay. But yeah, every time that loud people have driven past my house, it has not appeared in the recording, so that's good, at least. But I would appreciate it if they would stop doing that. Please. Please, I'm begging. Oh god. This is such a cool drawing. Mine's gonna look so dweeby. I do not have the power that Woma has. I think I'm gonna move these up. I always draw faces kind of too low on the head, I think. I don't know why I do that. I probably watched too much cutesy anime as a kid and now it's just stuck in my head forever. Ah. I keep discovering new functions of my tablet pen because I keep accidentally clicking the buttons and then it will like do things. It spooks me. Okay. Get up there. This isn't cutesy. This is hardcore. This is dark and edgy. That's where the mouth goes. Actually, probably move that up too. Great. Art. There's only 2 buttons on this pen, but for some reason, like, I don't know what their functions are, and I feel like every time I click one or both of them, the function changes. That could just be me being insane and just not remembering anything. But if I click one of them, one thing happens. If I click the other one, a different thing happens, and I think if I click both of them at the same time, something else happens. But I don't pay enough attention to know which button that I am, like, accidentally gripping. So it's just, like, suddenly my program, like, color picks something, and I'm like, I didn't click that! And then I have to actually press the button on, like, my keyboard. My tablet also has several buttons. I think it has, like, 12 of them, and it has a little scroll wheel on the side to, like, change the brush size. See? Very high-tech, but I never touch any of them. I'm not getting all the power out of my tablet that I probably could, but I'm too used to keyboard shortcuts, so I just use those. And anything else confuses and baffles me. That's probably alright. Technology really is incredible. I say technology is incredible way too much because of the obligatory man in every Pokemon game that you walk up to in your hometown. He's like, wow, technology, crazy, right? And that's just locked into my brain as something to say whenever I'm talking about technology I don't understand. Oh yeah, I had the spooky color reference. I, like, inverted the colors and then did some messing around with it just to see what they would look like. And I can maybe use those in mine, because I do not have a ghostly pale face like that. Okay. This hair isn't crazy enough. I need crazier hair. I need more shapes. That's better. That's shapes. Oh, also, while I was looking for, like, reference stuff for this, I watched the video, obviously, and just took screenshots, but also I found on Twitter this whole character design. And this character is only shown from, like, here up in the video, and she got a whole character design, and it's so cool. I love that. I would do that, but then this stream would be 6 hours long. And I don't want to do that to you or to myself. So I'm just gonna have to figure out a good, like, chest up thing to draw. Okay. What, like, position is this arm in? There's a sleeve up there. This is all just shapes to me. Move that closer? Perhaps? Whatever. My selection shapes are always insane because I never know what parts I'm selecting until I'm, like, right next to them. Okay. That looks passable, I guess. Okay. Sketch numero tres. I took Spanish in high school. I know numbers. Okay. Ah, wait. I accidentally deleted my layer. Okay. That looks weird. Why does that look so weird? Hang on a second, I need to figure out how the human body looks. Rotate. Okay. I think... I think I just need to move this. Is that better? I can't tell. Liquefy, help me. Liquefy, you're my only hope. Good enough. I'll fix it later if I decide it's terrible. Okay. How do you draw hair? Hip-hop bars. Yeah. I'm gonna drop the hottest bars of the century. Listen to my mixtape. I think what I'm gonna do with this one is I'm gonna just paint, quote unquote paint. I don't think it's really painty, but this is very sketchy, so I'm just gonna like refine the sketch version. So that might make this go faster or slower, depending on what flavor of brain damage I have today. Sometimes it's very easy, and sometimes it takes a million years. I'm hoping that it'll be easy, please. Please, God. Looks okay. I might want to actually make that closer. All of this is probably going to be invisible behind the hand, but I need to draw it out so that my brain doesn't forget what things are supposed to look like. Is that alright? Maybe? Okay. I'm gonna need to make this smaller. You were encroaching on my drawing space, madam. My apologies. Get smalled. I pressed a button again. Made my brush turn transparent for some reason. I think that needs to be bigger. This is actually coming together significantly faster than I thought it would. I thought I would be stuck on the sketch for a million years. I do not know what these shapes are going to be, but there need to be shapes. I'll figure it out. Okay. Arms get their own layer because I'm afraid of arms. Be gone. There was a really cool thing that I saw of like how to consistently draw really good hands. And I know it starts with a prism of some sort, and then I forgot all of the rest of it, so prism time. I don't know if this will help at all if I don't know the actual way to do it. I am simply bluffing. Also, it looks like there's only 4 fingers, and I don't know where the pinky is hiding. Fear. Oh god. I don't know what's happening. This might have just made it harder than if I just winged it. Also completely unrelated to anything, but me saying winged it just reminded me. Is there like an accepted way that you're supposed to say it, like the past tense of winging it? I always have to think before I say it and it never sounds correctly. But I'm certain that wung it is not a real word. These are the things that keep me up at night. Every time I say winged it, I stay up for at least an hour and a half debating in my brain over if I seemed like a complete imbecile. Who knows? One of the great mysteries of my time that I refuse to Google to just find out if I'm actually correct. Yeah, surely the prism will get this done. Surely the great prism would never betray me. I don't even want to move that. I'm afraid of it. Huh? Hands truly have altogether too many parts. I think everybody should have little cartoon mitten hands. Make drawing much easier, make everything else harder. See, I've infected you. I've infected you with brain rot. Now you will question every word you say. Now you know what it's like to be me. All these anime people have such like long, slender fingers, and I do not, and I don't want to false advertise by giving myself pretty anime fingers. So I always have to make them lame and stubby. Okay. Let me just get rid of all these extraneous lines. Okay, so this is like where the wrist starts, I guess. And there's fingers. I'm very iffy on these fingers. I'm going back for help. That is so many lines. When you remove the hand from the, like, everything that it's attached to, it just looks strange. Okay. I'm gonna need to squish things around so much. These fingers are supposed to be touching. Okay. Oh god. Oh geez. Oh, free transform. Mm. Oh god. You just like do that for fun. Just cover up all your fingers and contemplate your thumbs. The human hand is like creepy to look at if you think about it too hard. I can do this thing with my I don't know if I mentioned this before. I feel like I might have because I talk about this to everybody I can. I can do this with my thing with my fingers where they sort of do this. Like they, I don't know, contort horribly and it looks really creepy. I just do it like for funsies. Every once in a while I'll just be like sitting around and I'm like, oh hey, I remember that thing that I can do with my hands. And then I look at it and I get grossed out and then I stop doing it. These are the things that I do when I'm not playing video games and drawing on the internet. I don't even know if I can describe it properly because I'm not currently doing it and drawing my hand doing it from reference. But apparently it's not a very common thing. Like it's a weird double jointed type of thing. I can also put my leg behind my head. As a fun fact. If I sit on the floor, here's me. I can just do this with my leg. High art. Now you know all my terrible, evil skills. I could be a contortionist in the circus, but not really because I don't think I could fit into a tiny little box. I don't know what other things contortionists in circuses do. My only point of reference is that they fit in little boxes. I need to make these fingers fatter. The The rest of the hand looks too squishy. Ooh, now they look weird. Nothing I do is right. Whatever. I'll fix it in post. Okay. Get out of here for a minute. Oh god. Anime clothing. My nemesis. What is all this? Not detail. There's a reason I wear a hoodie and a t-shirt. Okay. You know what? I'm avoiding it. I'm to do faces. Okay. I think probably I can just copy the face from here and not have to draw some of them again. Okay. Efficiency. Yeah, I love saddling future me with things I don't want to do. It's one of my favorite activities. Okay, I'm gonna have to put so many things on so many layers. At least the nose stays the same. Okay. Get out of here, references. I need full brain power for this. Okay. Okay. Cross those off the list. Come back, references, I need you. So... small open mouth? Alright. Where's the bigger one? Where's the bigger one? Show me the bigger one. There. Okay. And... last one! Oh no, what shape is this supposed to be? Why is this one difficult? This is like just generic anime open mouth shape, and I cannot do it. It's a little terrifying looking. It looks like clown makeup. I'm improvising. I'm doing my best. It does look... Here's my sketch. Look, she's so happy. She's smiling. Okay, I can probably just copy this over. Boy, oh boy, do I love copying and flipping. Yay! Okay. That's... okay, maybe I'll make it a little bigger. Okay. Now it's alright-ish. There. Oh god, there's so many layers on this. I do not need this many layers. Why do I always have layer bloat? I have to put them all in at once. Obligatory everything at once. Get these over here. Okay. So that's all the mouth ones done. Get out. Where do I put the X's? What layers are the X's on? Oh god. Ah! There's the eyes. I think those are the right distance apart. Probably. Possibly. So many layers. Just like an ogre. Just like Shrek. Okay, I need to turn off all of those at once because they look really stupid. What do your eyebrows look like, miss? I think they also change with every face. Oh no, I have to do angry eyebrows too, I just realized. Pain. Wait. I forgot what my references looked like. Is there? Yes, there is. Angry eyebrows with open eyes. Oh no. More layers. I need to remove these. Okay. Oh, jeez. I'm getting layer overload. I'm confusing myself. Ah, wrong button. Yeah, those look alright. Okay. Alright. Everything all at once. Ah! Creature. Monster. Where's my X's again? I forgot. Over here. Get out. You too. Okay. I need to keep reminding myself to actually name all my layers so I don't get too horribly confused. Okay. I can go and hide. I don't need that anymore. Okay, it's close time. Time to suffer. What's that? Did I... When did I move that? Did I just move the whole thing? Wait, actually, I completely forget. Did I just move the whole reference thing? I think I did. Oh well. Those are all messed up now. Maybe that fixed it. Who knows? Great. I think I may need to squish this around a little bit. Better? Question mark? I need to remind myself what the arms are so that I don't put too much effort into drawing things that are going to be completely covered up. Okay. Mostly it just looks like kind of a black shape. I don't know. Come to the suffering part of the evening. I might just have to change it completely so that I can fathom what's happening. There's too many overlapping bits. By too many, I mean just the arms and nothing else. That might be alright. Now, let's see if I can copy this over. Oh no, that was the wrong button. Can I squish this around so that it works? Perhaps? Maybe? Probably not. But I might as well try. No, I don't think so. Oh no, I'm gonna have to use my brain. I hate doing that. No, that's not right. I don't know if this makes any sense. Oh no. Somebody's car alarm is happening. No, what? I cancel? They distracted me. Okay. Oh, that is so incredibly annoying. I don't think you can hear it. I hope you can't. Where do the arms go again? Okay. I want to make sure I don't have too many tangents happening. It's still going. Oh no. Oh god. I can't focus now. Now I'm just listening to this poor person's car get stolen or something. What's happening out there? Just reminding myself that that's supposed to be black. That's a secret comic book inker trick that I learned in school. I learned so many things in school, so many things being put X's where you're going to ink. That's it. Nothing else. That's probably enough, really. No, I just need to work on the arm part. Let me get back over here. It stopped. I'm free. I'm saved. I don't know how the sleep part is supposed to work. I feel like that looks weird. I don't know what shape the sleeve part should be. This looks like there's too much space. You know what? I think my problem is that I put the arm here in like a weird position. Here, I'm gonna change my color. Here it's like up like this, and I guess reaching out that way. And I made it more like sideways and up. I hate perspective. So like the ruffly part is just out like this instead of to the side like that. I don't want to redraw the whole thing. Okay, I think this would have to be bigger then. And it's sort of on level with the eyes in this one. So scoot that up. Wait, actually, just a moment. I'll turn on the eyes so that I know exactly where they are. Scale up here. That's about right, I think. It's a little more to the side, but I don't know. My posing is a little off. This, like, little blue square that I've made, this, canvas is bigger than, 1920 1080, so I made a different canvas that was 1920 1080, and I filled it in and copied it over, and then, like, scaled it so that, like, this part, I'm using comic terms now, this part is, like, the live area, and then this part is the margin. So if I want to, like, zoom in and out a little bit, it won't just be, like, a weird cutoff here. There'll be stuff that it can zoom out to. So it's kind of messing with my brain, because I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, oh, that goes all the way to the edge, and then I draw it all the way to the edge. But that's not really where it should go. It should be a little bit off. I'm using my brain. I'm remembering. I hope my teachers are proud of me. And probably don't need that, honestly. And select this and the clothes, and squish this around a little bit to make it make sense. That is not what I wanted. Okay. I might actually want to move that up a little bit too. Okay. And this is like the top of the shoulder. So this part should be moved a bit. Squish? I need to get rid of those for a sec. I'm just gonna erase all that. That's just gonna confuse me. Okay. So then this goes around, like, here. And then you see more of the actual top of the shoulder part, I think. I'm reaching deep into my memory to remember how I'm supposed to draw things. I really hate drawing, like, ruffles and stuff. Because, like, I feel like, let me think of how I want to say this. Hard to translate words from my brain. I like drawing them, like, in theory. They're fun, and they're nice shapes, but I feel like I never put enough actual lines in them to make them look roughly and not, like, just sort of blobs. I remember, one time in school, we did figure drawing class. Our required figure drawing class, and we did little critique things where we would, like, stick our drawings up on the wall after class and the teacher would tell us what was wrong with them. And every single time we did it, like, every single time we had to do somebody wearing clothes to do, to figure out how, like, folds worked, he would always tell me, you only put folds where they need to be. That was, like, his main critique, was that I didn't put enough folds. Because in real life, if somebody has, like, a suit jacket on, or whatever, because that was one of the ones that I remember us doing, there's, like, folds everywhere. And when I would draw them, I would not draw it like this. I would just draw, like, kind of, like the cartoon version of the folds. And that was not good enough. So, like, in my brain, I'm seeing, oh, look at all those folds, wow, that looks so pretty, and then when it actually gets drawn by my hand, just looks like Play-Doh shapes. And I should probably do, like, studies and stuff, but I hate it. I hate doing that. I hate it so much. It's not fun. I want to draw cartoon anime girls. I think that looks good. I just need to rotate it a little bit. Everything looks better if you rotate it a little bit. Stretch. It also looks a little bit not long enough. The other side looks pretty long. That's fine. That's fine. It's good enough. It's fine. I'm probably already going to effort post the video again. I keep telling myself I'm not going to effort post videos, and then I keep doing it. I want them to look good. So, I'm already going to put brain power into figuring out how to do all of the effects that are supposed to be in the original video in DaVinci Resolve. Because I do not want to pay Adobe money for whatever million Adobe things you need to make one video. It feels like these fingers have too many joints. How many joints do fingers have? Okay. Literally looking at my hands. Yeah, I guess that's correct. It's just this part looks weirdly long. They need to be that long to connect with the thumb, so I guess we'll live with it. I think maybe I just need to squish this down. It really is getting a workout. Steam is coming out of my ears. Surprised you can't hear the cogs turning. Okay. Kind of debating if I even want to do the sleeve part. Not the skin tight one, but the big poofy one. It looks cool, but I don't want to draw all that fabric. I'll just do shapes without it. Does that look good or terrible? Let's see. Eh. I don't really like it. Looks good in the original, but if I try to draw it, it'll be weird. It'll look weird. Look at all that stuff. Okay, I'll try it. I'll try to put a little more effort into it and see if it looks any better. I keep just getting lost in looking at this. Look, it looks so cool. Character design. I would never think to put all of those bits together. And they look so nice. Sure is, it's very a lot of anime. It's incredibly anime. Okay, what am I doing? I need to remind myself of what I'm doing. So, I think again I've made the shapes a little weird. This is pointing down instead of this way, which is more how it's doing it in the original. I might have to make it smaller, actually. Do some perspective. That's not the right direction. Okay, small. And... nah. Okay. Let's do these in separate chunks. Small, okay. Then... here? Out like this. I'll probably need to move this arm part a little bit also, so that it looks like it connects. And this got kind of a weird tangent. Can I scooch that in? Will this work? Cover it up? Pretend it's not there? How's that? How's this? I'm gonna need to put some white out on this so that I know what I'm looking at. There's too many things happening. Howdy! How's it going? Having pain. What did tangents do to you, Squishy? Yes! Art for my next cover. I've already got it mostly recorded and everything. I did it fast this time. Usually, I'm still working on it by like the middle of the month, and now the month's not even over. Math PTSD. Oh god, I don't even think about math when I think about tangents, I just think about art's tangents, thank god. I think if I immediately thought math, that I would also have PTSD about it. Okay, this looks alright, I think. The hand still looks overly big to me, but that's just... this one still looks overly big to me, but that's just perspective problems. That's just what perspective looks like, and that's why I can't draw it. Because it freaks my brain out. So... I'm gonna label this white out. Okay. I need to make everything 100% opacity again. Yeah, I'm still gonna try to do one a month. I'm doing my very best. I almost never, actually finish New Year's resolutions, and I want to really try and keep that one. Math and geometry is your job. Oh god, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine being good enough at math for that to be my job. The only class I ever failed in school was math. I remember I had to go to like a math tutor thing. Like one of those companies that just tutors you in math. And apparently a lot of kids had been coming from my school and they asked me, oh hey, do you have this teacher? Because apparently this one teacher, just like this one math teacher, was just really not good at math and all of their students were going to that one math tutoring place. And I was like, no, I have the good one that actually knows how to teach. I just suck. I'm just so bad. It was really embarrassing. Because they just looked upon me with such pity. They were like, oh, you don't even have an excuse. You're just dumb. Okay. Okay, everything's at 100% opacity, so I am going to remove the face parts. Okay. I always make extra copies of all of my layers just in case I completely ruin it. I want to start over. Okay. Thank you for the there. I appreciate it. The last time that I was like comfortable doing math was, I think, maybe like 5th grade. After that, nothing. I couldn't do it anymore. Okay. What am I doing? Give me a minute. Okay, I need colors. I need to pick colors. Give me a sec. I can probably just make that smaller, I don't need that big. Up. And this one. Okay. Okay, so we have just plain old solid black. Slightly blue, black, but black nonetheless. How close are these in color? This has some more green in it on the actual one. That. So, let me... I'm gonna... Tonal correction. Hue. Slightly green. What? Wait. Okay. Will-o'-the-wisp vibes. All the spooky glowy bits. What am I doing? I'm picking colors. I need to keep reminding myself what I'm doing with myself. Slightly less black. Now here's the big question. My color scheme is blue and yellow. Do I keep it just all blue or do I add the yellow? I kind of want to add the yellow. But all the... Whenever I'm gonna do a cover, I spend like 3 days looking for every single cover with art on the internet, and I just watch all of them, and I look at what they're doing in their art, and then I try to copy, basically. So that I fit with everybody else. which I probably don't need to do, but whatever. And all of them really have like one color for this particular tune. So I kind of want to stick with it, but also I like yellow. Okay, I think that's... wait. There's some purpley in here. I like a purpley. Yeah, I'm probably gonna also do the yellow. I don't like just using one color. It's not as fun. Okay, you get out of here. Paint time. Okay. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. If I want to do it all one layer or on multiple. I think I might just have a couple of layers to start out with and merge them. Just so that I can mess with the colors if I decide I don't like them. I guess. Set that to multiply. There, I can see. His arm actually looks a little bit too big. Oh no. Oh no, everything's... Ah! Everything's merged. Squish that down a little bit. That's fine. For some reason these look like different colors to me. They are absolutely not, but my brain is pretending that they are. Okay. Every time I say squishy, I'm talking to you specifically. Now here's a dilemma I've made for myself. I put the sleeve part here, like the skin tight one, and not here, because it's not here on the original one. So, do I put something else there, or do I just leave it tank toppy? I'll leave it for now. Where is the original background? There it is. Okay. Just for, like, to see if, it's actually visible over the background once I'm finished with it. I don't want to make it, colors that are impossible to see and then have to redo the whole thing. Or, like, make the background white, because it's sort of... It's gotta be spooky and dark. I feel like whenever you use a name on the internet for long enough, it sort of gets stuck in your brain as this is my name, and so whenever people say it, you're like, me? Even if it's absolutely not on the internet at all. I did that to myself, also. Not with my name, but like a name that I used to use that I will not say to retain my anonymity. But it was like kind of similar to a common word, and so everybody that I talked to in this one internet group would always call me that, and then sometimes somebody would just say it about something else, and I would be like, me? You're talking about me? It's me? And it would not be. Sometimes I still hear people say a word that sounds similar to it, like in real life, and I'm like, who are you? How do you know me? Where are you from? Yeah, I'm safe from people saying Umbra. Unless I talk to like a... I don't know. This is gonna sound really... a moon scientist. I don't know who else would say Umbra other than somebody talking about, like, shadows on the moon. Or just shadows in general. But I feel like penumbra, the common term when you're talking about the moon. Umbreon also, yeah. But I'm safe from that because I know so much about Pokemon. I would know right away if somebody was just talking about Pokemon. I say I know so much about Pokemon, I don't know anything about Pokemon anymore. I fell off. I used to be so good at knowing Pokemon's facts, and now I don't. I don't have the brain power anymore. I'm not a child. I'm not as young as I used to be. I went to art school. I don't know the real words for things. I'm not intelligent. You knew I wouldn't be smart when you came in to watch a VTuber stream. There's like 4 smart VTubers. I'm bringing back the reference images. There. You used to be able to list all of them? That's so many. That's a lot. I would not be able to do that. I'm good at, like, recognizing a picture of them and then saying it, but I would not be able to just remember them unprompted. Although I guess the Poke Rap does help for the first gen. No, I'm not. I'm not the lawyer VTuber. Sorry, you got the wrong guy. I'm the bad at math comic book artist VTuber. Sorry to disappoint. This whole thing basically looks black. Ooh, colors. Pain. Sorry. My apologies. I'll go to law school for you. Anything for a fan. The frills are nice. I like the frills. It took pain to get them the way they are, but they look alright. It's a little sad that this one is so covered up by the hand, but we must make sacrifices. make such weird noises when I'm thinking too hard. It's not on purpose. It's not me trying to like have a funny little haha VTuber noise that I make, because everybody seems to have one of those. I just involuntarily let it out. That's the sound of my brain working. I might want to make this a little brighter. Just so that I have... like, I can go darker for shading. I mean, there's not that much shading on the original one, but just a little bit. Just a touch. Sometimes you just gotta make a noise. You make as many noises as you want, Pulsars. I give you full permission. If anybody makes fun of you, tell them that Eilis said that you could do it. I really don't need to be so exact about this. I don't know why I'm doing this. I think it's a procrastination tactic. I hate it when you start doing something ironically and it becomes real. I do that so much. I start saying things just like as a funny little joke, and then I can't stop. It just happens forever. I think like half of my vocabulary just comes from like YouTubers that I watched when I was 11, and now I just use their catchphrases in real life by accident. Listen, we are cringe, but we are free. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to put like rim lighting or something on this. Wait. Just that you can actually see what's happening. That's fine. That's probably alright. Yeah, I say we are cringe but we are free, but like, I'm a little bit not free with my cringe. I do attempt to hide my cringe. When I was a kid, I was so much more cringe but free. Like, I remember, this is like super embarrassing to think about now, but I remember when I was like, I think I was like maybe 13 or something, like 12 or 13, around that age, me and a friend of mine were really, really into Hetalia. Because we were like young weebs in the 2000s, and that's just what you did. You got really into Hetalia. And we made like terrible closet cosplays of our favorite characters, and we just went to a pizza place in our town, just dressed up as Hetalia characters. And I was like fine with it, and then I thought about it again like a couple years later, and I was like, oh my god, I want to die. I didn't wear an eye patch in public. I wasn't a chuny, but I did cosplay at the local pizza place. I actually did it twice. Hetalia and Homestuck were my were my things. So for just on a random day, like in the summer, we dressed up, me and my friend were Hetalia characters, and we went to the pizza place, and then like later that year, on Halloween, I dressed up as a character from Homestuck, and we went trick-or-treating, and then we went to the local pizza place again. So that's my backstory. The joke is real. I was a Homestuck. I was a filthy Homestuck. I actually went to a couple of cons when I was a kid also, and I was a Homestuck character both times. Here's deep lore. The characters that I cosplayed as were Calliope, Jade Harley, and Rose Lalonde. Yeah, Homestuck is like a forever thing. That's never gonna end. I stopped caring about it at some point, because it just got convoluted and like not in a fun way. The pizza place actually closed down a few years ago, and I'm still kind of upset about it. Like they replaced it with some like a sandwich shop or something. And now I can't go in there and be reminded of my cringe. Now it's just like a Subway. I was never a closet weeb. I was a very out and proud weeb. Like, still to this day, my main defining character trait to a lot of my family members are, oh, she's the one who likes anime, right? I could make new cringe memories at the sandwich shop. Oh god. I don't even want to think about it. Okay, what other colors am I putting in here? Talk too much about cringe. I lost sight of my goal. That is way too bright. I feel like I need to put down the saturation on like all of this. The original one is pretty saturated. But I don't know. I don't like using bright saturated colors, it freaks me out. It spooks me. What would I dress up now? I don't know. I'm not really as into like anything now as I was when I was a kid. I used to get really into stuff for like a long time, and then I just kind of stopped bothering. Now I have no attention span. I just cracked my wrist. Now I have no attention span, and I just will be really into something for like a month, and then I'll drop it. But I have kind of like an obsession Ferris wheel. They come back around. So I'll be really obsessed with something for like a month. I'll lose it for like 6 months, and then it'll come back later. So I don't know what cringe thing I would be at the Subway. I'm in between obsessions right now. What color is this? Did I already use that somewhere? I may have. That might be a little too close to my skin. Let's see. You? I'll mess with it. Need to get just a couple more colors in first. Thank you. I hope it ends up good. A lot of stuff looks good, like in the sketch and planning stage, and then I finish it and I'm like, ooh, I should have left it in the sketch and planning stage. And I haven't painted in a while, so we'll see. Yeah, I think it's partially a things moving too fast thing for me too. Like, every month there's a new flavor of the month, and I can never get into them quite as much as I could with Italia back in middle school. It's like I don't have the brain power to keep up with all the stuff people are doing. So I just like sit in my little corner every once in a while, going back to something that I used to like. And I usually end up in, like, kind of ignoring the stuff that everybody's into, because I don't want to be one of the sheeple into the flavor of the month anime or whatever. Usually when I get really into something, it's like way after everybody else is already into it, I think. I did actually, because I read all of Chainsaw Man, like, over the past week, because I was gonna do a kickback cover and then decided against it because I do not have the range. But I did read all of that, and I was looking for stuff that is similar, because it's really cool. I probably should have read it sooner, but I didn't want to be a sheeple. It was really cool, so I was looking for stuff that was like kind of similar to it, and I read, started reading Kaiju number 8, which is also a guy turns into a scary monster type of manga, and that's very good. That's fun. There's only 80-something chapters, but I read all of them in like a day, and I need more. So I do get into things, but like, if nobody else is really talking about them, then there's not really a point in me being super into it, because I'll just disappoint myself. So I won't be able to find any fun fandom content. The pressure to read Chainsaw Man is immense. It's good. It's like, I don't know. It's just kind of fun. Like, it's... people talk about it like it's really deep or whatever, but I'm not a deep person, so I didn't really notice. I just have fun watching, like, looking at anime fight scenes and, like, looking at the art. I really like cool art. That's very fun. Cool art. I have realized as I age that I don't like cute anime or manga. I want people to fight. I want them to bleed. I have not read Fire Punch. I have heard about it, but I didn't want to read it because I was too busy with Chainsaw Man. Yeah, I looked it up, like the TV tropes page, because whenever I finish like reading something or watching something, I go to the TV tropes page just to, like, see what they put on it. Because usually they'll have like, oh, the person who made this also did insert other thing. So I'll like click on that and see if it's at all related to my interests. And I did look at Fire Punch, but I just did not really care enough to actually read it. So I have not read that. Nothing cute. No cute things on my VTuber stream. Ignore me, don't look at me. I'm not cute. I'm hardcore. Okay. I've just been doing nothing for like 15 minutes. I don't like those. Okay. Just need to stare at things for a moment. What colors have I used already? That one, Can I just make those white? Or like close to white? Turn the saturation down a little bit. Maybe? I probably should have kept all of these colors on separate layers like I said I was going to, and then I completely forgot. No, no. Okay. It kind of blends in with the hair too much. You know what? I'll leave that empty for the moment. I do need to make a double of the eyes, because there's one spooky black eyes, and then one with regular eyes. Okay. Need to make my brain work. Work brain. Brain, please. Okay. I might make the yellows a little bit greenish. I think everything is sort of tending towards green, I guess. I mean, it's not like green green, but it's just like very, very slightly cooler yellow, pretty much. I'm gonna make a folder for all the face pieces. Just so that I don't have a million things sitting here. Stressing me out. Okay. And then... Grass. Oh, 2 of those. Okay. I've organized. I've done it. Does that look alright? I don't know, I can't tell. I do need to put some actual lines over it though. And I should move that up actually. I probably shouldn't have put this all on one layer, but it's too late. And I can just fill this part in. I think I might actually make them a little less greenish. I'm not sure if the greenish is working for me. Yeah, that's better, I think. That's probably okay. Perhaps? I might actually want to make the eyes a little bit bigger. Oh god. The proportions are off now. It's like barely perceptible that I'm moving these, but I need to. I think I'm just confusing myself because the eyes here are like sort of, I don't know, thinner, I guess. Mine are too round. But whatever. I'm leaving it. Okay. I need to remove these and put in the new ones. Ah, what'd I do? Okay. Redo. And then copy, paste. Reverse? Ooh, spooky. Okay, so that got the black part in. That's fine. I do need to actually make my eyes yellow again. But whatever. This is probably the least efficient way to go about this. Okay. Alright, great. We've done it. So that's all the eyes. Okay. Forgot to press the right button. Okay. So that's just black in there. And then there's like the teeth at the bottom, but whatever. I should probably not use the pen. There's too much texture in there. You're sufficiently intimidated? Good. I am no longer cute, I am now edgy. And the teeth are just at the bottom part, but I might mess with that. I don't need it to be exactly the same as the original, just, you know, close. I'm not gonna make the inside of the mouth yellow though, because I think that would undermine the creepy vibe. So, oh god. So we're getting black. We're doing black. And incredibly scary. I'm finally doing the rest of the shadow people proud. You know, it looks weird if I try to do top teeth, but also the just bottom teeth also looks strange. Maybe I should make them less, like, straight up white. Did I turn the opacity down, or did I cover that up with something? What's happening? Oh god, what'd I do? What'd I do? I think I pressed a button, I don't know what I did. But now they're transparent. Oh no. Why did that happen? Well, these ones are still fine, right? Yeah. Oh no, what happened? I've already done too many brush strokes to fix it, so... It's really weird. Okay, well... I had to fix that, I guess. Very strange. Okay, well... Be gone, I guess. Copy. Paste. Oh, I think I know what I did. I made them... made a copy and then I made it, like, translucent so that I could erase stuff, and I don't think I changed it back to 100% when I merged the layers. Ooh, foolish. Foolish of me. Okay. Now I just need to remember what I did. Reverse? Okay. And then paste those. Okay. Now I think that's correct, right? Okay. I got it. I fixed it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. No. Where's the pieces? There they are. Oh god, there's so much stuff behind so many other things. Okay, so all the open mouths do show teeth. Okay. Amazing what teeth can do. Teeth are very important. Always brush your teeth. Okay. It looks so weird when I draw it. I do not have the style for this. It just looks kind of strange. I'm gonna go do that right now? Good. I'm glad. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. They look weird if they're too bright, but they also look weird if they're too dark, so... Gonna have to do some blending. The process it is. I do make it much harder for myself with the colors that I choose. Well, it's good enough for now. I always end up pressing the wrong button first. Like, I always make things bigger when I mean to make them smaller. Okay. Oh god, I'm gonna have to paint all of this. Keep forgetting that this isn't the finished version. God, I wish. Huh, that's not the right one. I think my problem is that the mouth is kind of off center. I guess that's fine. Okay. I can tell that the mouths are gonna be the worst part. No! I feel like I've both made a lot of progress and absolutely no progress at the same time. I'm hitting the art hump. I need to get over the art hump. Okay. I'm going to save a copy of this. Just in case I absolutely ruin everything that I've done. Okay. So now I can just delete some stuff. I don't need all of this stuff here. Hello! Thank you for joining! We are reaching the art hump. We are reaching the point in which I don't want to draw anymore, but I have to keep going or else I'll never finish. Give me a moment to just sit here and not say anything. I need to go through, like, the list of stuff I have to do in my brain and figure out what I want to do first. Thank you! I always feel so weird when people, like, say that my art looks good. I'm too used to seeing my own art and, you know, watching it be made, obviously, that I'm like, yeah, this sure is a drawing, but I never think that they actually look good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the self-loathing stage. Okay, so I'm gonna go through my process that I need to do. I need to put all of these on one layer. Great. The highlights and the lines I think can stay separate, maybe? Perhaps? Actually, I might just one layer it. Oh god, thinking of people complimenting my art freaks me out. I don't like it. It's scary. But thank you. Okay. So there's two ways that I can do this. I can keep all of the lines here. I'll have to clean them up a little bit because I do have my big X's for color this in dark. I could leave the lines and paint just this, or I can just paint all on one layer, which is what I usually do, but then I end up having to redraw the lines. So I think I will copy those. Merge everything. Wait, actually no, I'm gonna copy the whole thing. Okay. Then merge. Oh no. Okay. And if painting it on one layer looks bad and I hate it, then I can pivot. Or I can just add the lines that I have saved on top of the actual painted part. Great. Got it. Got it. I do need to actually add some color over here in the chest part. Or I could just leave it white. I don't know, I have not decided. It is time to blend tool. The Chad one layering. I feel like it's harder to draw on multiple layers, to paint on multiple layers. Because the way that I learned to paint digitally was just use one size of brush, like use a round hard brush and then just squish stuff around until it looks good. And so when I try to do it on multiple layers, that was not correct. When I try to do it on multiple layers, I get confused. And like I try to blend things and then they don't blend because they're on a different layer. Oh god, I keep forgetting it's on one layer now. So I feel like doing it on just one layer is a little easier to comprehend. I say as I mess up drawing on one layer, but whatever. Disregard that. I do kind of want to leave this kind of scratchy. I do actually like the pen that I ended up using completely accidentally. So I want to keep that in. Yeah, that's the main thing that makes one layer good. Don't have to worry about the wrong one. Drawing on the wrong layer is like the worst thing ever to happen ever. I hate it when I'm like 90% of the way through like doing line art on something and then I'm like, oh no, I'm line arting on the sketch. That's why I started always with like making my sketches like low opacity. Because it makes it a little harder to see the line that you want to draw, but you're less likely to draw on the wrong layer because then you'll be like, hey, why are my black lines gray? And you'll realize it sooner. Okay, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, drawing my stupid little 8-second thumbnail has allowed me to have a cool pen that I can draw with. Thank you. Thank you, fate. Thank you, God. Whatever. Okay, I might actually bring up... I'm gonna delete most of the reference. Let me just move things around. Okay. Wow, that's so many things. Okay, I can delete the sketch layer, because I don't need that anymore. I don't need that either. I'll keep that. What is this one? I don't know where that went, but it's gone now. Okay, I don't need the character design page up. I don't need an old sketch. Okay. These I will keep. I might have to consolidate. There's a lot of faces. Yeah, I'll delete this one. And small the faces, I guess. So it doesn't take up quite so much space. Okay. What kind of shading should I be doing? Okay, so whenever I'm painting like a face, I've done this for a couple of like covers. Whenever I have to make something with multiple faces, I always confuse myself by painting like shading on the eye part of the face, and I have to remember not to do that because then I always have to go and like cut and paste stuff. That's annoying. So I will remind myself by keeping the eyes on that the like eye area, square, rectangle, whatever is off limits. Okay. That was just like a smear. Okay. Yep, that is the right pencil. So I think this face is mostly unshaded. So I really only have to worry about, like, cleaning up the lines. Am I self-taught? I don't know. Well, I did go to art school, but most of most of my drawing skill I think I got pre-art school. Because I've been drawing forever. And I went to college for cartooning. So for comic books and stuff. So most of what I was learning was not like how to draw. It was how to do comic layouts and like consistent character drawing and stuff. Like and like panels and things. I also permanently changed my handwriting because they wanted us to hand letter like speech bubbles and stuff. And one of the rules for that was that you have to always do in capitals and stuff, so now I just instinctively write in capitals. So most of my style was, I guess, developed preschool, before school, but some like technical stuff, I guess. I don't know, it's hard to talk about. It's kind of a weird question for me to answer, because I'm not really sure if I count anymore. I used to. I used to be self-taught. I learned some extra. Do you have any plans for comics? I don't know. I have, like, ideas of characters and things that I've been working on for a very, very long time. But the one thing that they did not teach me in How to Draw Comics school was how to write comics. So I'm very bad at coming up with actual story ideas and like beginning, middle, and end. So like I have vibes, but I don't have real lore for anything that I've come up with. I just think about characters for fun. Yeah, my handwriting is naturally like really terrible and scratchy and scribbly. But when I had to write stuff for comics, I didn't really think of it as writing anymore. It was like drawing letters. So everything has to be like the same height, around the same width. If you draw like if you write the letter I like this, that's wrong. They don't want you to write I like this. Unless it's somebody referring to themselves, I am whatever, then you use this. But if you're just writing the letter I, you do it as just a single line, because it makes it less like jarring to read through. Because like your eyes will catch on the extra lines, and it'll take a little bit longer to read like a bubble or whatever, and you want people to get through it like as comfortably and easily as possible. Yeah, I do want to just go for it, but I'm really bad at doing things without a million years of planning. So I have a bunch of like Google Docs and like notebooks filled with stuff that I just thought up and was like, wow, that's cool, but I haven't done anything with it. Okay. I'm still stuck on the art hump, I think. I do not want to clean up all of this. Yeah, I would like to do some short stories, but my brain does not want anything to be short. I've come up with some ideas for like short things, and then I'm like, oh, but what if a million other things happened, and then I never finish it because it gets big again. I can't pace myself. I have to go big or go home, basically. I always feel like it's not enough. think I'm just the type of writer where I will take 50 years to write something. I will finish one thing in 50 years, and it'll be good, and then I'll never do anything ever again. But I don't really, like... I don't know. I feel like I don't make things to actually finish them, I just make them to have something fun to think about. I come up with things so that I can daydream about them, and not show anybody anything. Okay, these ruffles are looking a little weird. Perhaps one day I will talk about all my millions of character and story ideas. Ah, I accidentally moved everything. But a lot of them I have spoken about on like personal accounts and stuff. And so I would feel weird like bringing them over here. Like basically the reason I decided to do VTubing at all is because I'm like really afraid of people like knowing things about me, basically. Like I don't like the mortifying ordeal of being known. So I'm like, oh, I can be I'll be a little cartoon person. Nobody will be able to connect anything to me and be able to talk to me about it and scare me. But I do have a few things that I've never mentioned to anybody, so perhaps they'll show up here. Yeah, my digital footprint is so big outside of VTubing. I've been on the internet for so long. I'm usually pretty good at, I don't know, OPSEC, at keeping real life stuff out of what I do on the internet. Because when I was a child, the internet was a big scary place where all of the dark web people would try to kill you if you told them your first name. So I keep things secretive when I can. Some people are like so, I don't know, lackadaisical with their internet footprint. There are some people that I've spoken to on like just a Discord server like a couple of times, and from all the information that they told me, like it was nothing. This is gonna make me sound like a terrible person, but I was basically able to like find out like where they lived, where they went to school. Like I didn't tell anybody because that would be like a horrible breach of privacy, but like I effectively doxed them to myself just to like see if I could do it. And it was not difficult. It was a little bit scary how not difficult it was. I'm gonna be incredibly vague about this because it's like real life adjacent. But there was somebody who, I I don't know, how would I describe this without it being too obvious what I'm talking about? There was somebody who, like, messed with a family member of mine, and, we didn't know really anything about them, other than, like, the general area that they worked, and, like, what they did. And so, we were trying to find out who this person was, so that we could complain about them, and, I was able to find them just from, like, 10 minutes of Google searching. I found, like, the Facebook of the people that they worked for, and then there was a picture of them on the Facebook, and I showed them to my family member, and I was like, is this the guy? And they were like, yeah, that's the guy. So now I'm the person in my family that knows how to find people on the internet. So every time somebody's like, I want to find this person on the internet, everybody's like, oh, go to Eilis. She knows how to do it. Yeah, it's like really easy to find people on the current internet. Like, I don't even give that much information about myself on personal accounts, but I still am wary a little bit about, like, what stuff I've given out, like, without realizing that it could lead back to me. We didn't beat them up. We complained about them to their employer. I would have liked to beat them up. I would totally have beaten them up if it wasn't a crime, but... Never making fun of my gamer skills again. Yeah. Be scared. Yeah, when I was a kid, I was a little bit dumber. Like, I listened to all of the adults in my life telling me don't put any personal information online, but also I was, like, a very anxious kid, but not in the right way. So I was like, if I put fake information online, then people will find out that it's fake and, like, get mad at me and I'll get in trouble, was my thought process. So I would, like, use my real name, basically, but, like, shorten it, or, like, change a couple letters and be like, yeah, this helps. And I don't think it really helps, but that's what my stupid little child brain decided was totally normal and correct to do. So now there's, like, an old DeviantArt account somewhere floating around with my real name on it. But whatever. It's DeviantArt. Who uses DeviantArt now? Okay. I've been doing a whole lot of nothing. I'm making no progress. What's wrong with me? Yeah, I've had like 3 DeviantArt accounts over my internet existence. And one of them I made when I was, like, probably not old enough to be on DeviantArt. And I would, like, put up pictures that I, like, doodled on the back of tests and stuff. It was really embarrassing. Shading ruffles is hard. That's probably fine. It's good enough for right now. I am most definitely not finishing this tonight. This is... Oh, there's so much stuff I gotta do. It seems like the brush strokes in this are mostly kind of big, other than in the hair and like around the eyes. So if I can get like big chunky ones to look alright, I'll leave them like that. I think my problem is that the blend tool is not great for this, but it's also the only tool that I know how to use. I might have to actually break out some real brushes. Oh god. Oh jeez. Why are these so big? Is that alright? Maybe? Nah. That's too streaky. I don't like that. Okay. That might be a little bit better. And then I can use the blur tool to kind of refine them, I guess. Make them look a little less chunky. Man, I'm trying so many new things. I'm using like 2 brushes that I've never touched before. This is crazy. It's like I'm a real artist or something. Yeah, I always surprise myself when I try out a new brush and I'm like, oh wow, this is fun to use. Which is like every time. I get so into my comfort zone of like the things that I know exactly how they work, and then I'm like, oh, I'll only use this forever. And then I need to use something else, and I'm like, oh wow, I shouldn't have only used that other thing forever. And I never learn. Wow, they didn't just put in all those brushes for fun, just to fill up space? Crazy. It's a little bit of a good thing that I do stick with my brush comfort zone, though, because I'm sure if I was a little more willing to use new things, I would have spent $1 million on brand new brushes by now. On, like, downloadable ones. The only brushes that I've actually downloaded and, like, not just gotten from the asset store on Clip Studio were, these, my screen tone brushes. Ooh, fancy dots. But otherwise, I just use, like, the defaults. And then, like, I downloaded a couple ones from the asset store because they looked cool and then never touched them. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave the, like, chest part mostly unblurred. Because I like the, like, sketchy lines. Just a little bit of oil paint for flavor. I'm trying to be a little less, I don't know, specific, if that's the right word, about the way that I draw stuff, because a lot of the art styles that I really like, if you actually look closely at them, they're not very neat. There's usually a lot of, like, sketchy little lines and stuff. But I'm always, like, focused on, oh, I need it to be perfect. I need everything to be clean and nice. But a lot of the time, clean and nice looks less pretty than, like, sketchy and messy. How lewd. Stop, no. This is a pure stream. Say so. I say as I zoom in on boobs. Okay. Yeah, that's a common problem, I think. I've seen a lot of, like, for art, because that's the only reference point that I really have, but, like, I've seen a lot of people giving art advice saying, don't zoom in all the way. Don't zoom in so far, because you'll get stuck in the details and work on them forever, and then realize that you haven't really made that much progress. And I need to stop doing that. But I can't help it. I love getting close up. But I do often spend a lot of time on, like, one specific part of a drawing all at once, and then zoom out and I'm like, oh, wow, the rest of this is terrible in comparison, and then I just get kind of annoyed and I don't want to do it anymore. But I just hate working zoomed out. I feel like I'm not seeing enough. My entire canvas needs to be covered up with colors or else I have no idea what's happening. Yeah, that stinks. Like when you draw something, like you get really into it, into one specific little part, like you're drawing like an, I don't know, an eye or something, and then you zoom out, it's like out of proportion with everything else. Ooh. Oog. Pain. Suffering even. Yeah, frame by framing things. Ooh. I did that so much with the cover before my last one. Hananikaze. I had literally the original video layered underneath what I was working on, and I was keyframing all of the text to fit perfectly, and it took forever. It took ages. Like, it ended up looking good. Like, it looked like the original video, which is what I was going for, but it was so annoying to do. Sometimes getting really hyper-specific with what you're doing can be a good thing, but most of the time it's just kind of annoying, and nobody would notice if you just did it a little bit less zoomed in, I guess. Okay. That looks like a weird blob of light color, so I might need to make this one dark again. Yes, I do. I still have my colors. Fill my colors up. What can I put here? This is a tough one. I might actually just make this, like, gray. Or very close to gray. Let's see. Why does this look purple when I lower saturation on it? Okay, that might be alright. It's like... it's legally distinct from the blue up here. Okay. We'll see. We'll mess with it. My phone just buzzed, and I don't know if that vibration translated into my mic. Okay. Nothing important. I'm carrying on as usual. I just realized that my computer has been on slightly lower than usual brightness the entire time I've been streaming. Oh god, I can see everything so much better now. Wow. These aren't the colors I thought they were. Ooh. Good for my eyes, not so good for my drawing. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's close enough. I didn't make myself colorblind, at least. It wasn't on yellow night mode. This is the incompetence you've come to my stream to see. Gotta start over. Ooh, I would die. I would simply die. Yeah, the yellow mode saves your eyes, but is it really worth it if you don't know exactly what color everything is? I need to know. I need to be able to see. Do not need to get that close to everything. I need to remind myself, stop getting close to stuff. Stop paying so much attention to every little detail. Ah! It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I have to zoom and enhance. Can't stop myself. It's a disease. I'm trying to figure out which part I want to mess with next. No, not my scroll wheel, it's all I have! I'm not even using a scroll wheel. This laptop has a trackpad. This is all fingers, baby. Okay. This is something I actually do need to get close up to. I am not sure what is happening with the wrist. Okay. Part of my extremely different color for a moment. I need to figure out what hands look like. Okay. So that's the thumb. That's got the big meaty thumb part over here, and then this leads up to all the other fingers. And that for the pointer. So the wrist should really be here. A little bit up. I think. So that's where it would be, and then this goes in a little bit more. Perhaps. Okay. I'm going to move this part up. Maybe not all of that part. Wait. Remove. Thank you. And then just fill these in. I do not know if this is doing anything actually good. That might be a little better, possibly. Kinda can't tell. The hand is still weirding me out. But, like I've said a million times, it's probably just because I'm bad at drawing. I don't know what things are supposed to look like in perspective. Ah! I'm confusing myself again. Okay. So the hair on the original one has a lot of extra lines. So I'm going to attempt to do something similar. I don't know if I'll succeed. Looks alright, I think. Possibly. I think what I might want to do actually is shade the hair, because I have the sketches and stuff saved. Yeah. So I might want to shade the hair and then just see which lines are over it and then like refine those or whatever. So plan B, less lines. Shading time. My computer's starting to make scary noises. The fans are going. Okay. I think I will remove the highlights. Rest in peace. Sorry, highlights. I want to make sure I'm not smearing gray everywhere. Computer can't handle it. I've been using a textured brush. Look at all those little dots that it has to deal with. I'm not used to this. My wrist is starting to crackle a little more than usual, so I think, as usual, I will not finish it all at once. I'll probably do the rest of the bangs part, and then do more either, like, on a stream tomorrow, or maybe by myself. I don't know. So, stop me when I'm finished with the bangs. I don't want to keep going. I'll hurt myself. Thank you. I've been having a good time. I really want to finish something all in one stream, just at some point, but I would have to start way earlier than I usually do, because it's always late once I'm like halfway through. We're stuck here forever. Stalemate. You know, once I zoom out and I look at the bangs part, all of this, and I'm like, yeah, that's passable, then we can call it. That's what counts as being finished. When I say finished, I mean close enough. I'm giving up on that line. I don't want to try trying that line anymore. I am going to lock those pixels. That's the correct option, right? Yes, okay. There's a lot of white over here. I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to smush all of the background color into my actual drawing. Oh no. I'm still getting white into everything. Probably shouldn't have merged the highlights down, but it's in the past. Do I usually draw this late? Yeah, sadly. I have what we call a bad sleep schedule. Like, I regularly stay up till like 5 a.m. I am gonna finish up soon though, because I don't want to injure myself and my wrist is starting to give me some complaints. So it'll only be a couple more minutes. I'm glad you like my stream as a sleep aid. I hear a lot of people say that they watch streams and stuff to go to sleep, and I can't do stuff like that. Whenever something is playing, I have to have my full attention on it. I can't just like chill out and listen to something in the background. I always have to pay real attention, unless it's music. Music I don't have to pay real attention to. No. I said that I would finish the bangs and say, oh, that looks passable, and then I would be done. And I think we're getting to that point, because I'm thinking they look pretty passable. I just want to draw a couple more little lines. Just like smooth that out a little bit. I will unlock those pixels. I don't need those to be locked anymore. Okay. We're done. Calling it. We're finished. For now. There's still so much stuff I need to do. Okay, well, that's what you're getting. That's what you're getting for the night. Okay. Give me a moment to crack all my various joints. Okay. Alright. Ow. I wasn't even trying to crack my back and it cracked. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I appreciate it, and I'm so happy that my internet works now. It's like I'm in a whole new world. The little square at the bottom of OBS is still green. It's incredible. But yeah, so now we won't have to worry about video games pausing at inopportune moments. Now I can actually stream like a normal human being. Almost. So close. I don't wanna stream too late though. Sorry. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing the thing where I talk about nothing for a while, but yes, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed. I will probably be streaming more often now that my internet works properly. I have an Ethernet cable and everything. I'm not streaming on Wi-Fi like some sort of animal. Yeah, and stream tomorrow, finishing things up. Probably, possibly, who knows. I will see you when I see you. Thank you for coming again. Bye!